Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Right now let's take a look at the gold market. So gold market really provides very superb setup right now, guys, and dramatic action that we saw recently, it's really something. So if you remember, in the weekly research we have talked on the possible bread and butter lookalike trade. So we said, well, actually it's not much to talk because here there's a retracement up, market could reach 1262. And here we could get some entry point for going short. There's the small scalp trade with minor retracement here. But in reality of the recent plunge, we really haven't got the entry point. So I will show you on the what we have really on the hourly chart. On the hourly chart, here's our setup, guys, that we have discussed in the weekly research. So take a look, market has not been completed, 1260. EBCD pattern has not been completed. Butterfly has not been completed, so here is minor gap open and collapse. What really has happened? So Reuters wrote that here was some large bearish order on the gold market in ahead of Yellen's speech. So how it usually works? Why these orders in general appears? This is of course some kind of the market maker's game or the big players, what they do usually. So they are starting selling with the large volume trades. Usually this happens when they see big stop loss orders and below the recent area. 1245 is very strong support, guys, and it's really possible that here was a lot of orders have been placed. What they do, they're starting to sell, pushing market lower, right? Here, market reaches the stops that have been placed below it. And these stops, of course, for a closing of the trade. So traders were going long and they place orders for selling. Those who are taking short position here, they're starting to buy selling orders of these traders who are taking the long position. And by this buying their positions, they closing the shorts that have been open here on the way down, that they by which they push market lower. So actually here they're taking the profit based and using the orders have been placed by the simple players here. So probably I think it's really clear. When this trade is done, market returning back to the normal fluctuation. But overall this action creates the bullish sentiment, guys, because what really is going on? Here we see the clear signs of the wash and rinse. So market just spiked this area, grabbed the stops and returned back up. And in general, guys, this is really interesting because we haven't got the entry point for the bread and butter here. But in reality, we could get double ripple lookalike pattern. Why lookalike? By the same reason, since here we have deep retracement in the middle of the thrust down, and it's all thrust really small. But we have 2 points that stands in advantage of this pattern. First one is the new lows that have been formed here, some kind of the wash and rinse, an attempt to push market higher and fail attempt. Second, this double ripple is appearing at strong confidence support on the daily chart. And that's would bring advantage to this trade. As a result, the target of this trade should be somewhere around 50% of the whole downward action. Somewhere around 1267 probably. 1268. Well, that's what could become the target of this trade. Especially if Yellen today will be more dovish in the perspective of the rate increase than it was previously. And I think it's my personal opinion. Of course, I'm not trading the statements of the Fed representatives, but I think she will because taking into consideration recent data and the drop in the United States Treasury yields, rally on the stocks market, investors right now think mostly gravitate to opinion that hardly will get any rate hike in the nearest perspective, at least till December. In December, the chance on rate increase stands right now by the federal fund rate futures approximately 49%. So this is not really great probability, and it's mostly could say that's 50-50. So and that brings the support. But overall geopolitical tensions and all that we see right now in the world still stands in place, and this is the backwind for the gold. That's why I think that the gold really has the great chance to show significant upward action to the 50% resistance of the whole move down as the minimum target of this potential double repo, or even higher, so maybe 1275, 618 resistance could be reached. That's what I think on the perspective of the gold market, in the short-term perspective. So that's our view. Because this collapse and this really turmoil with this big sell order is the really creates the specific trading setup that mostly has the bullish sentiment. So that's why let's keep watching what will happen. And I think that currently overall this situation creates more chance for the upward action rather than downward continuation.